There, there we go. Three, two, and one. Well, Mayor Wiza, welcome back to Mayor's Monday, WSAU.com as well. Have you missed me?
I have missed you. I love Mayor's Mondays.
Well, thank you.
And it's such a cool idea.
It
I
really
would
is.
do it every Monday if I could, but we just neither one of us have the time to do that because when you and I get together, there
Mhm.
tends to be should we call it frivolity
We
or
go off script.
shenaniganness
We go off script.
off script? Oh, is that your fancy production jargon?
I believe so. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been in college, but yes, I do remember off script being a thing,
Aren't, aren't we kind of ad-libbing the whole thing anyway?
of course. But,
We are the
we just
greatest improv duo since those two guys from Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Ryan Stiles and Colin Mockery.
Mockery, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
We're way better than them.
We can pull something off.
Yeah.
We can
We
pull
should
something
we
off.
should start
Again,
that.
this is a great time of year because not only do we have summer and the summer recreational offerings for the city.
Hmm.
Your pools are going to be opening up soon. We've got pools and slip and slides that are going to be open on Division Street very soon because the street is going to be torn up
Yep.
and uh and we've just got the promise of everything that spring and summer has to bring us, right?
Yep. A promise. I don't know if I'd say it's a promise. It is certainly a lure,
Mm-hmm.
right? But it doesn't always happen. I mean, heck, just last week you guys got it worse than we did. I mean, you had some pretty significant hail.
We
Uh,
did.
and we missed it. We got lots of rain and wind, but nothing like that. But I think we're over that hump now, right?
Mm-hmm.
The trees are in full leafiness. The grass is growing. No mow May is over.
Mm-hmm.
So we are into just cut it June,
Mm-hmm.
and that really kicks off our summer entertainment season. There's so much going on in every community, but Stevens Point, I think has much more than anybody else.
Right.
We're just that much better. We have Wednesday nights. We have our city band playing at the band shell. We have Notes at Night downtown, which is put on by the Downtown Business Improvement District. That actually kicked off last week. So every Wednesday night between now and Labor Day, we'll have live music on the public square. Goose on Main starts their lineup. PJs over at Century World starts their lineup. The golf courses are going to be, some of them are open already. I don't know if Century's open yet. I think it is. But all of those things are open and in full swing. This Friday, June 4th, we have our very first arts walk of the season. So up and down Main Street, Clark Street, the side streets, you are going to have artists showing their wares. The businesses will be open a little bit later. And it's one of those cool things where everybody gets together and grabs a drink and walks around and sees all the creative things that are going on. So, I mean, that's just a few of the things that are going to be going on this summer.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Before we get into anything else, though, you heard me mention it. We've talked about it. I feel like it for nearly the entire 8 years that I've been here.
Uh-huh.
It's been talked about in one form or another, and it's finally here. The Division Street construction. How is that going to impact everybody getting around Stevens Point? Because obviously, when you're coming from the north, that's your first entry point right there. Is
Yeah.
Division Street coming from the north?
Impact is a good word. They're starting construction on Business 51, which has been talked about literally for a couple of decades. It is moving forward with they call it a twiddle. It's an acronym. Two lanes with a left turn lane. So one lane going north, one lane going south, and then a turn lane in the middle at the intersections, with some intersections actually having a raised median preventing left-hand turns. It's all designed in the interest of public safety, and we'll see where it goes. Right? It was very controversial to the point of having a binding referendum on costs that passed several years ago. But we are starting on the south end and we are going to be going from Minnesota Avenue, which is the basically the southern boundary of the city on Business 51, up to about Michigan Avenue, which is a section of that southern portion. Traffic, of course, will be rerouted through detours. That is a heavily traveled road, as you might imagine. So
Hmm.
the detours will remain in place most of the construction time, but that doesn't mean you won't be able to get to some of the businesses because we're not doing everything all at once. It goes in sections. So you'll have to keep an eye on the city website, or you could just drive around and see where things are opening. If you're getting to Bow Wow Meow or whatever it happens to be, there are back entrances to many of the businesses along that corridor that will be open.
Hmm.
But during the construction project, we're trying to keep as many front access points open as humanly possible, right? So unless we're working right in front of your business, we will likely have access to your business. You may have to go over some gravel. But from what I understand, based on the potholes that people continue to report, gravel is probably actually better than the roads that we have.
It'll be
Uh,
fresh gravel, a
Fresh
new road
gravel, right?
almost,
Yeah,
at
and
least.
and that's true too, right? We got potholes, yes. So does every other community. We are
Of
literally
course.
out every day trying to fix these things. It's a never-ending battle. We got 4 crews out most of the days patching. Anyway, to continue on with the Business 51, the north side is actually going to go from about Briggs Street all the way north through that Division Street corridor up to about where Culver's is, just before the roundabout at the
Hmm.
north end of town. And we're going to start on the southern piece of that. So we're going to start on the area near Briggs and work our way north as the season goes on. That includes a roundabout at 4th and Division. And all of that process will likely take more than 1 year to complete, that northern stretch. But in the meantime, detours are going to be identified and posted. Keep in mind that the detours aren't necessarily the shortest way to get to your destination, but we ask that people take the detours because those roads are designed for heavier traffic, and it may be a little further out of your way, so give yourself some extra time. But look at the city website, stevenspoint.com, to see the most updated information. And then what I tell everybody every time we talk about it, this construction is going to be disruptive. You use the
Hmm.
word impact. It is going to be impactful for users, but especially the businesses along those corridors. So I'm asking everybody, please keep that in mind and support your local businesses through this construction season, because some may not survive if we don't show them a little love. So,
Hmm.
maybe do a DoorDash or visit them in person or do your, retail shopping, whatever it happens to be. Go visit them and pay a little extra attention to them because without that, with that construction, um, businesses are going to have a challenging time. So
Hmm.
show a little love and support. Be patient as always. And we got 2 seasons in Wisconsin, winter and construction.
Road construction. Yep.
So, I get complaints in the spring about all the potholes. Then I get complaints in the late spring about all the orange construction barrels. Why is
Hmm.
everything under construction? Well, because we're fixing potholes. So
Yep.
you can't have it both ways.
Yeah, and again, to those businesses, remember that this is being done as well to provide them with a little bit of a better welcome mat
Yeah,
in front of their business. But of course, they still are going to need your support now because that better welcome mat isn't really going to matter if they don't make it through the construction season. So
right.
hopefully, again, everybody will take that time and get that extra cup of coffee every now and then, or whatever it may be. I feel like you said there was a cat business in
The
there.
Bow Wow Meow. It's a pet store, which is great. If you haven't been there, you should really go.
I
It's on the
don't
southern
need to
end
tell
near
me twice.
Rookies.
Hmm.
Uh, but and there's other things too that are well, there's a nail salon, River Nails.
Hmm.
You know, people usually aren't up for that sort of thing, but maybe what you and I can do, Michael, is
Hmm.
I'm going to have you come up here one day, and you
Hmm.
and I are going to go to River Nails and get pedicures to help support those local businesses during construction.
I'm due.
No, no, that's a manicure. Pedicures are the
Oh,
feet.
again, shows how much I know. But yes, we to all those businesses know that we are rooting for you and encouraging everybody to shop local. Napoli, my cat, may actually make a cameo appearance at the pet store. I'll have him pick out another a brother or a sister.
There you go.
There
I
we
don't think
go.
they have actual pets there, but you could abduct one if you wanted. I mean, I wouldn't tell anybody. I'll give you an alibi or something. No, I'm kidding. No,
No, do
they got
not
great pet
encourage
treats.
theft from the businesses.
It's funny because my dog Lincoln, he goes there and he gets pedicures on his
Hmm.
paws, or is it a pausicure? I don't know what it's called. But he
Hmm.
knows when he goes there, he gets to pick out a toy. So it's the most amazing thing, Michael. I swear to God.
Yeah.
The dog will walk around the store and look at everything they have to offer there, and he does like a flyby, just like you would on a buffet, right? To see what you want
Uh-huh.
to eat. And he looks at all of the toys, and then he goes and picks one. He literally pulls it off the rack and brings it to us.
Aw,
Mom, this is what I want. Dad, this is what I want. Just like a little
absolutely.
kid. Hilarious,
Absolutely. Yeah. What would we do without pets? Of course.
right?
A couple more things before we let you go. Obviously, the America 250 edition of Riverfront Rendezvous is going to be here before we know it. I know you did put out the press release a few weeks ago about some of the additions to the event this year.
Yep.
What can people expect when they come to town for the big celebration?
Expect to be wowed. There is so much extra going on this year. We received a generous donation from the Saramore Family Foundation. John and his family are wonderful people, great pillars of the community. And they knew that we wanted to do something extra for the 250th. So we're working with the VFW and the American Legion. We're going to have caissons in our 4th of July parade, which is on the 4th at 10 a.m. We're working on a military flyover, like jets.
Hmm.
I don't know if that's going to happen yet, so we can't say we have it. We're trying to get a military band either in the parade or at the band shell. We have brought back bingo. We have added a new entertainment venue. We're calling it the Downtown Stage, which will
Hmm.
be in the lot where the carnival rides are, and we're still having those, of course. We added some musicians, the musical entertainment. We have an improv comedy troupe. Subject to Change Comedy will be performing at the Piffner Building. We have invested some extra money into our fireworks show, which will be on Sunday. And the coolest thing that I'm looking forward to is the drone show on
Hmm.
Saturday. And it's not the drone like you would hear in the bagpipes, right? It's like a
Hmm.
because that's a drone in and of itself, right?
Right.
No, these are
Right.
the little flying things, and they have colored lights on them. So
Mhm.
they literally send up like 100 of these things, and they form patterns
Fly information. Yep.
it's pretty cool. I've seen some larger ones like at Summerfest or in Las Vegas. This is on a smaller scale, so don't get your hopes up too much. But
Hmm.
we worked on the routine, and I got to tell you, it looks pretty darn cool, especially for those people who are unable to come around because of the loud noises or they're not comfortable with that. We're putting this in and giving it a try, and if it takes off, no, I guess there is a pun intended, right? If it takes
Indeed.
off, we will likely incorporate that into our Riverfront celebration every year.
Hmm. Yeah, looking forward to that. I mean, it's not that there doesn't have to be drone show versus fireworks show. We can have both, and we can
Yes.
appreciate both,
¿Por qué
right?
no los dos? Let's do both,
There we go.
right?
Why not? Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. Don't know what I'll be in town for Riverfront Rendezvous, but I'm sure I will be there in some capacity as well. So we're looking forward to it. Mayor Mike, always appreciate the time. And we'll look forward to chatting again and next month because believe it or not, we're going to be welcoming UWSP students before we know it, right?
We are, and we'll have a new chancellor to help us out with it this year.
Indeed. Indeed. Looking
And
forward to it.
I got to tell you one more thing, Michael, before we leave. You're going to be
Sure.
so impressed with me.
Okay.
Next week, what is it, June 8th? I am
Mhm.
going to a sports ball game. I am going to see the Brewers of Milwaukee, and they are playing the A's of Oakland or
The
wherever they call home
Vegas
now.
A's. You're going to Vegas for the Vegas series?
Is that what it's called? Yes.
Yeah, they're going to be in Vegas. The Las Vegas A's are not the Las Vegas A's yet, but they will
So,
be. They're
yep.
giving the fans in Vegas a little preview of what's to come.
And that's
So,
what we're
yes,
doing.
I am impressed.
So my wife is currently going somewhere to buy me sports ball regalia. So I imagined a baseball cap that actually has baseball theme to it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Maybe one of those things that the players wear,
Mm-hmm.
the sports ball shirts.
Yeah, the shirt. Yeah, indeed.
Yep, and we'll see how it goes. I'm even thinking about getting a glove to try and catch a fall ball for you. I don't know how frequent they
Love it.
are,
I love it.
but I'll see what I can do.
Drop $140 on a good one at least.
Okay. All
So,
right. I'll see what I can
but
come up with.
when in Rome, or in this
I've got
case,
fishing nets. Can we use those?
I don't think you can bring it into the ballpark, but you can try.
All right. I mean, I don't know
Uh,
of any rules specifically against it. I mean, has this happened before? Have people tried to bring fishing nets into a
yes, it has
baseball?
happened before, and I believe they don't. I'm not. I'm a little fuzzy on it, but I know people have tried.
Okay, but can I
So,
sneak in beer or
no,
soda?
you cannot. No,
No. Okay. All right. Well,
I'll have to
I'm
buy
gonna
it
talk
for
to
you.
you about the advice of etiquette and protocols
Okay,
when it comes to attending a sports ball game.
sure.
But yeah,
All
so
right,
I thought you get a kick out of that. I'm expanding my
absolutely.
horizons, Michael.
I am proud of you, Mayor Wiza,
All right.
going
Pat
out of your
myself on that.
comfort zone. Again, we'll look forward to chatting again in July.
All right. See ya.
All right.